Sitting at the HQ, the team is discussing some topics and having a chill time to chat, while trying to relax after a constant workflow of trying to prepare for Goliath.
Gotta say, loving the new room we got going on. Nice and cozy, new workstations, and dear Lord, a new lab. I love it all. So you mentioned before, you spoke to the head and all, this new place being our quarters and everything. Just to be clear. So, we don't answer to anyone now but you, Kat?
Yep. New law of order here is that we are a completely separate thing from the FFG. For Zone's sake, the FFG, in case you don't know, is short for the Forefathers Government. So, we no longer answer to them at all. Well, you don't. I technically do. But still, we, as a unit, are completely off the books for a multitude of reasons. One being the other suits trying to get in our way, or trying to boss us around in general. We decide our uniforms, our everything really. The higher-ups no longer have a hold over our activity. And I only answer to one. This was to just keep us less distracted by the other suits and just give us the freedom to focus on what we need to. Meaning, no more red tape either. We are free to get what we need when we need it, having some of the highest, most secret clearing, period, within the FF government.
Holy shit. So we're truly our own unit as a whole. God, damn, that sounds so nice.
Yeah, also, big plus Scythe. You can wear those booty shorts all you wish.
Oh, don't tempt me. Can I wear them in the field?
Can you make them armored and pass them for clearing on combat tests? Not sure how you'll protect your thighs with shorts, hun. Just saying.
I could develop shield armor as a side project. Already been in the works with a beta out. But I'm assuming you mean the woven-in armor that's in our clothing now as is.
Exactly. Not sure how to feel about dedicated resources to shield research just to cover your lovely thighs so you can wear booty shorts on the field, hun.
Point taken. But thighs, Kat. Thighs.
And booty, evidently.
Not sure. That's for another time. We'll see what happens.
Not entirely serious about it, but wouldn't be against it per se. Would need stylish shorts, though. Maybe some cutoffs or something.
So, we have all of this already, but I feel it's not done yet, is it? Is there more to all of this?
To the new HQ? Oh, no. This is still being added too. You see a beta version right now. There's still more to add. I mean, we still need to—
A giant quake hits, rumbling the entire HQ loudly.
The fuck is this? Since when do we get quakes like this?
We don't. This might be Goliath.
Meanwhile, hovering over the border of the city, floats Goliath. Holding out her arms, looking over the major capital city, she clenches her fists, and portals begin opening behind her, ripping openings in space and time. She looks down at her giant subjects, who have come through as there is a small army of small and large grunts standing beneath her, with a giant monster to her side. She looks before her as she summons in the last few members behind her.
Creatures of this world, of this realm, heed my words. There is but one group within your colony that brings death and destruction to your front door. I am here to bring said destruction. I am Goliath, daughter of the mighty king who was slain by this pest. I have come to bring to you ill tidings of war and death. This is my gift to your kind. Know that I will not be merciful with you. Know that your kind will burn before me. Your world, your realm, everything will burn under the mighty Goliath, and you all will face a suffering like no other.
Scythe, looking at a computer screen, sees Goliath.
Boss! Your guess was right. It's Goliath!
Then you all know what to do. I'll be here. Zone, you're in charge with Abigail. You two take lead. This might be it. Make it count.
Right, say less. 7, let's hit it!
Wait, Zone, come here.
Zone walks over to Catherine. Catherine grips her gently and gives her a quick kiss, and then breaks it gently, looking at her.
Be careful out there. We don't know if you can die, okay? Just be careful. Watch out for yourself and your team. I love you, baby girl. Be cautious. Now get out there and fuck this witch up. Go.
Zone smiles and nods.
Okay, let's go.
Meanwhile, back with Goliath.
This is but the beginning of the end for your realm creatures. You world has come to its final reckoning. More is to come, but this is just a taste of what you have to look forward to. Now, my beasts, my creatures from across the worlds apart, destroy this place and make it your feeding grounds, gorge yourselves, and leave nothing standing in your wake.
Goliath looks to the ones beneath her and nods.
Go forth and wreak havoc before you, cretin. Leave nothing standing in your wake. Destroy all that you please. Wreck it all.
Goliath, looking over the city, suddenly hears.
Hey, bitch!
Goliath looks over and sees Zone last second as she flies directly at her, a fist ready, and punching Goliath directly in the face. But Zone's fist goes straight through Goliath's face as the image of Goliath scrambles a bit from the interference. Zone looks behind her as she floats mid-air, looking at Goliath incredibly confused.
The fuck? Some goddamn hologram.
You foolish creature. You can't tell a fucking hologram from a real being. Ha! While you waste your time with me. The creatures are already devouring your kind. Well done on your part, fool.
Says the one hiding behind a goddamn hologram, you wretch. And the people are fine. If you took 2 seconds to peek down at your little plan here, you'll notice my team is fucking them up as we speak. We came prepared for you on this one.
Goliath looks down to see her grunts being taken out in troves, and the giants making their way are also having a difficult time gaining ground.
Ugh, you think that changes anything? I have more. This is but a taste. I will rip your fucking planet to pieces. You'll be begging me for mercy.
Threatening me from a hologram. Oh, so goddamn scary. What are you gonna do next, eh? Play me a cartoon while you're at it? Be more useful to your own cause, Goliath. And show yourself. Let's get this shit over with. I've got places to be from all this shit. Now stop talking your shit and show up already. You fucking coward.
Trash talk from a fucking fool. You'll get your wish soon enough, wretch. But for now, I'm taking this slow. This is but the beginning.
Shut your fucking whore mouth and get the fuck over here and fight me, you coward. Hiding behind a hologram and you think you're scary? Bitch, please, I've had scarier moments walking down a fucking bright alleyway than you. Now get over here.
Goliath smirks and waves her hand, and the hologram vanishes.
Goddamn fucking coward. Shit!
Zone looks down at the battle below, seeing it's almost over but still has quite a large amount of creatures heading towards the city.
Fuck it. Let's wreck shop and help clean up.
Zone takes off downward towards the fray. Meanwhile, Abigail and Kat are having a field day, shooting everything in sight, the creatures standing no chance from their barrage of bullets. Kat smiling, running around and taking shots at every creature she sees. Caliber, landing nearby after jumping from a previous small fight, kills off the last few in front of him. The team wipes out the last bit of the first wave, before looking ahead and seeing more coming.
Looks like we have some more company on the way. We all still good?
Yeah, just reloading my turrets and guns. Everyone holding up?
Yeah, we're fine. Don't worry about us. Where's Zone?
Zone lands among them and walks to the front, looking at the enemies coming their way.
Sorry, late to the party. Was trying to invite our guest of honor to come join, but she's declined. But it would seem we have a whole new party coming. Abigail, I have a gift for you. Think of it as an early wedding gift. Hope you like katanas.
Zone summons a katana and throws it to Abigail. She catches and looks it over. It's shiny, looks extremely sturdy. She unsheathes it. The blade looks marvelous, engravings and all. This blade clearly isn't random, looks to be one of Zone's personal weapons from her arsenal.
Holy shit. This looks beautiful. Is this one of yours, hun?
Yes, but keep it, you're gonna need it. It's yours from now on. Keep it with you always. As for the rest of you, take these. I think it's go time. For my girls, call it my early wedding gifts to you all, and for my fellow comrades, Take it as an early Christmas present from me to you. Now then, shall we take out the remaining trash? Seems our guests have finally arrived.
Oh, wait. I've got the perfect song for this.
Huh. Well, it's fitting.
All right, well, nice battle music. All right then. 7! Let's go!
The team readies and storms off, charging at the enemies not far ahead. Caliber summoning in his jeep and rides off on it, summoning turrets on it. Phoenix GT running at them full speed, summoning his monster truck, cannons ready. Zone summoning her all-terrain four-person car and jumping onto the sunroof, opening it up and getting into the driver's seat. As Scythe, Abigail, and Kat hop in from the opened windows, the car revving and burning rubber before taking off. Nitrous summoning her bike and straddles, giving a wicked grin and revving the engine.
Let's fucking go, baby.
Nitrous takes off with great speed. The whole team charges in and closes in on the remaining forces. Phoenix looks over to Zone.
Yo, we ready, we good.
You bet your ass! 7! Open fire!
The team unleashes a barrage of bullets at the enemy, wiping out the front lines with ease. Zone swerving to the front lines and drives by the entire row of them, lighting them up with her onboard turrets. The other girls on the inside begin firing their weapons out the windows. Nitrous riding by and whizzing through the field, with her turrets going all out. Her firing a pistol from one hand and steering with the other. The team going in full circles, mowing down the enemy's forces. Phoenix running through them with his monster truck, smashing all in his way.
Oh yeah, come on baby, Papa needs a higher KDR.
Caliber rushing through, mowing down any and all standing in his way. His turrets ripping through the forces with ease. He revs his engines and flies through them, swerving in and out of them, and going back to a circle formation.
Note to self, these guys are very squishy. Come on, that's on my windshield now. What are you, some orc? The fuck is that? A tooth? God damn it, its ear is under my windshield wiper. Fuck.
Zone swerves to a stop for a moment, looking to Abigail.
Take the reins, I'm heading in. Kat, Scythe, when you're ready and numbers die down, go out there and wreck house.
And you, hun?
Zone nods to nearby. A giant ogre making its way towards the city, with a giant weapon made of random metal and other pieces of various structures.
Looks like I've got a guest coming shortly. Gonna go say hello.
Holy shit, by all means.
Zone jumps out and flies off towards it.
Okay, Scythe, Kat, you got your orders. Bring down their numbers, and we fuck the rest up after. Let's go.
Abigail storms off in the car. Zone flies off towards the ogre at high speeds, charging in.
Hey, fuckface!
The ogre looks over, curious, and gets hit in the face. Hard, with a mighty punch, making him stumble back a bit and become dazed for a moment. The ogre looks around, with giant horns for teeth from his mouth, growling at the pain. Zone zips around and punches him in the gut. He grunts in pain and anger. The ogre looks around for Zone, but she's too fast, and suddenly punches his face, appearing in front of him. He grabs his nose. She broke and holds it, growling. Holding her katana, she unsheaths it.
Let's give you a nice trim, eh?
Within seconds, multiple slashes heard, and suddenly cuts appear all over the ogre's face and his horns cut in half. He grunts in pain and goes to grab her, but she vanishes. He looks around. She appears in front of him again.
Glad I could hold your attention for longer than 5 seconds. I now know how to fuck off with you entirely. Hope you enjoyed. It's over. Have a good one, fuck nugget.
Zone gives an insane amount of slashes to the ogre within seconds and gives a final punch to his chest, knocking him back a few feet, him gripping his chest in pain. She then holds out her hand and charges a blast of unknown energy, her eyes glowing slightly. She smirks.
It's been real. Peace out.
Zone blasts the ogre and destroys him completely. He burns away entirely from the blast of energy, and nothing but a few ashes remain, blowing in the wind. Meanwhile, back with the others. The car has stopped. The numbers have dwindled down. Abigail looks to the others.
All right, now's the time. Let's go fuck them up.
The team exits the car, and the command goes out from Zone.
All right, it's time. Clean up and rock out. Let's get these fuckers off our planet.
The team exits their vehicles and begins their final assault. The crowd has thinned out by a lot. The now finishing touches are in play. Abigail dashes in and begins to cut down the remaining stragglers. Phoenix rushes to the action and begins wiping the floor clean with heavy punches and throws, clothes lining some, and lining up a might blow to a small crowd of them in front of him.
All right, y'all. Let me give y'all a little something special, just for you. The Phoenix Grand Tour.
Phoenix unleashes a heavy blow that rocks the group in front of him away into shattered pieces. An erupting blast of wind and blue dashing energy engulfs the enemies and blows them away, shooting them hundreds of yards back into nothing but pieces. Caliber slides in with his dual pistols and begins wrecking house, shooting everything in sight, and dials in a command on his holographic arm piece.
This and that. Okay, let's see how you all like eating lead, shall we? Ahem! Commence fire.
Caliber's turrets once again wreak havoc, but turrets appear next to him, floating in midair, being summoned out of thin air by his phase tech. They annihilate the orcs in sight and kill absolutely every enemy standing in front of him. Scythe rolls up, kicking a few in the face and punching a few others away. Smiling, she lines them up accordingly. She then raises her hands and powers glow brightly around them. She smirks.
You guys want to see a magic trick?
Scythe uses her powers to grip a small group of them tightly, them flailing and struggling to move. She lifts them up as the other orcs watch in shock and confusion. She raises them up quickly, way up high.
Now you see them. And now, you don't!
Scythe slams the ones held into the ground at the other orcs before her, causing a giant smash to happen, cratering the area a bit, crushing the ones she had in her grasp, and smashing the ones that were caught in the smash. Nitris rolls in, spinning, her twin blades dancing around her fingertips as she cuts through the orcs with ease, smiling as she does so. She spins to a stop and does a charging attack, zipping through them at high speeds, cutting through them like a hot knife through butter. She comes to a stop, her blades hot and covered in orc blood. She holsters them, pops her neck, and then draws her gauntlets. She punches her fists together, the gauntlets making a whirring noise and lighting up.
You motherfuckers want to see why my new name's Gage? Let me show you.
Nitris charges at a group of the orcs before her, and with great might and speed, punches one of them straight in the gut. She holds her position, the orc, in pain. Looking at her, she smirks and winks.
Peace out, bitch.
The orc hears a whirring from the gauntlet and a long chirping sound, then feels an enormous pain in his back. As a crater is formed suddenly, the other orcs standing shock and horror as his back craters, and suddenly a massive blast of energy erupts from him like a cannon and blasts the ones behind him, wiping them out completely, vaporizing them as a whole to nothing but ash. Cat then flips in, shooting everything in sight, and quickly switches to her new dual katanas and cuts through everything with ease. Rushing through the crowd, she zips through, cutting them up one by one, doing spins, kicks, and flips through out the crowd. doing some amazing-looking aerials as she makes ease of the orcs in her path. She looks behind her, as more charge her direction. She sheathes her blades and holds out her hands in presentation with a smile.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you.
Cat uses her powers she has, as a glowing mark appears on her left eye. She holds her hand out and a holographic-like electric guitar is summoned and forms, as a giant set of twin speakers form behind her. She holds her free hand up with a smile.
Death metal, pun intended.
Cat does a hard strum, and the speakers ring loud with a heavy wave of extremely strong sound waves that come out ripping through the enemies before her. They're decimated by the blast of energy waves coming from the speaker and are reduced to nothing but ash. Abigail comes up and sees a group of them rushing her. She stares them down and smirks.
Oh, by all means, don't get up for just little ol' me.
Abigail's eyes begins to glow bright green. She smiles as her mouth mutates the skin of her lips and tears a larger mutated smile into a jagged-like jack-o'-lantern mouth forming, her mouth glowing bright green. With a bellowing growl heard from her, the orcs stop in motion, staring at her in horror and shock. She breathes slowly as green embers float from her bigger, monstrous-looking, jagged mouth, fire seeing from the very back. She growls lowly, staring at them with a growled, reverbed chuckle.
Oh, don't worry. I'll meet you halfway.
Abigail then blows a might wave of extremely hot fire from her mouth. The blast of flames scorching and vaporizing the orcs within an instant, their bodies gone entirely, blown back by the fiery flames and gone without a trace. One straggler seems to be running away from the entire thing in pure fear, running as fast as he can.
Oh, would you look at that? Looks like we got ourselves a runner.
No, we don't. Just a moving target.
Caliber holds up his fist, aiming it at the orc, and a red laser aims at the orc as it continues to run for its life.
And 3, 2, 1, pop goes the weasel.
Caliber fires off a shot from a small cannon under his sleeve, and it blasts the orc with a high explosive, leaving nothing but a black burned spot on the ground.
Holy shit. Holy fuck. That's one hell of a gun you have, dear lord.
Yeah, one of many, I might add.
Zone flies in landing and walks to the group.
All right, status report.
I believe everything is dead, my dear. Everything is fucking dead.
Holy fuck, Abigail! The hell is that? Since when do you have a fucking mouth like that? What the hell happened?
Huh? Oh, right. Yeah, sorry about that. Forgot to transform back. Guess you could say you're not the only one who can kinda shape-shift. Huh?
I'm not the only one who can fucking shapeshift. I'm not the only one who can fucking shapeshift. The fuck is this? What is that? Holy fuck! You can't just lay that on me out of nowhere. I'm fucking concerned. Are you even okay? The hell was that?
Oh, right. Forgot to tell you some other stuff about my past, right? We never got to that part. In short, it's a mutation I can do. We'll just call it that for now. Makes things simpler. But yes, my love, I'm fine. My question is, are you okay? Hope this doesn't diminish your feelings for me.
Diminish my fucking feelings for you? Are you serious? And you're telling me you're okay after that? You're telling me my wife has the goddamn fucking ability to mutate her mouth and do what with that? That was fucking awesome. Now that I know you're okay, holy fuck.
Oh, I breathe. Fire. With it. I can blow fire out. Green fire. Actually, funny story. The fire I breathe is actually the hottest known fire we have in our existence on this planet, so I can pretty much melt almost anything but myself within literally seconds. Cars. Any form of metal, steel. Nothing stands a chance against it. It melts like ice under a hot flame, if you will.
Oh my fucking god. That's fucking awesome! My girl is hot as fuck, and she's hot as fuck. Holy fucking shit! That's insane! You must tell me more about this later. Holy fuck!
Well, thank you, my love. But are we clear? I imagine that's why you were out and about, covering the stragglers you saw or something, correct?
What? Oh, right. Back to reality. Okay. Ahem. Yeah, we're good. While you guys were fighting, I saw some retreating in various directions. I went to go find them and exterminate them. And as of right now, I believe we have taken out, like, every last one of those motherfuckers who came with Goliath. We should be good.
Well, that's good news to hear. So now what? Heading back then, Cap?
Yeah, we'll do one more comb through of the area to make sure there aren't any survivors from this. We don't want stragglers being alive after this. They could be used for who knows what. So, we'll comb the area one last time, and head back to HQ and go from there.
Yes, ma'am. So head out then.
Yep, let's do it. 7, head out.
Meanwhile, back at Goliath's main throne world, she sits watching through the portal she's observing them through, gritting her teeth, clenching her fist on her desk, watching with seething anger.
Those useless, fucking orcs. All the time I spent having them ready. So goddamn pointless. I ought to eradicate their entire existence off their own goddamn planet.
Is there something we can do, my liege, to help you calm down?
Are you trying to die? Are you actually trying to get yourself killed?
I'm trying to keep us alive by playing my part. Now work with me, goddammit.
Silence! If I need you to do anything, it's to shut the hell up! Goddamn fucking annoyances, these little pieces of shit! Fucking wretches, goddamn it!
Goliath.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, last thing I need is you showing up. Why are you here?
Whatever it is you're doing, you should stop. You need to stop, right now, this instant.
You can swiftly go fuck yourself on that. You come around after 50,000 years and suddenly give me war advice? Go. Fuck yourself, Gollum. Go absolutely fuck yourself.
You need to understand what it is you're doing. It's going against your father's wishes. He said specifically to—
And you can go rightly fuck yourself twice. Don't you even dare bring him up. Not for this, you trash piece of shit.
Goliath, that's enough. I specifically have proof showing your father asked you, as well as everyone in the family, to kindly leave these people alone. Here, look.
Why the actual fuck would he ask everyone to leave the very ones who killed him alone? What sense does that make, Gollum? What sense? That's like letting some wretch kick you in the arse and saying don't hurt them. It makes no sense, you snivelling bastard.
It's because he's the one who asked them specifically to be the ones to do the killing in the first place. Your father asked them to give him a good death. In battle. This was an act of old age. Your father was alive for eons. He had enough, was ready to die, and asked these mighty warriors to give him that final battle, that good death. That's why he sent me this specific letter beforehand. He wanted me, upon his death, to promptly tell everyone to leave them alone. Why do you think Relic stopped invading this planet? Why do you think he never came back, Goliath?
Because Relic's an outright coward who refuses to act as he should. The bitch can't best me in combat. Little shit won't even fucking attack a goddamn planet because Daddy said so, imbecile. And if Father sent out fucking letters of his own death to everyone, why didn't I get one then? Huh? If this is so true, Gollum, why didn't I? Goliath, his fucking daughter get one as well then? Huh? Explain to me that, you sultry prick.
You're asking why when you know the answer. You left, damn near abandoned your own father for your own selfish desires. And when he had reached out to you, you ignored him. That's why.
Shut the fuck up. You don't know what happened. You don't know why I never got back to him. Shut the fuck up. You goddamn fool thinking you know everything. You don't know a goddamn thing, Gollum. Nothing, none of it.
I know you're just using this attack as a stupid excuse to attack a planet out of anger for no reason. Like a child throwing a tantrum. I'm guessing you never got your father's approval, and so he died, and you lost your chance to be your father's favorite. So you're pissed off and taking it out on someone who doesn't deserve it, Goliath. That's why.
You dare accuse me, Golia, of jealousy. The gulls on you, Gollum. Just because I never gained his goddamn fucking approval means nothing on why I'm attacking this bitch on this planet. Relic was a fucking waste of space and always had been. If Father had just casted him out, it would have been fine. But no, he kept him. I couldn't stand that prick. So goddamn fucking arrogant, and always had Father's eyes. Sure, yes, I became a little angry about it. But don't you accuse me, Goliath Reth, that I am a fucking jealous ant. Of my brother, of all things. Fuck Relic, fuck you, and fuck this goddamn planet this bitch resides on. I'm going to kill it and destroy it slowly as planned. And there isn't a goddamn thing you can do about this.
Goliath, the consequences of creating such chaos in this realm we live in. You understand, if you continue this path, the attention you're going to gain from this will be irreversible. Do you not understand they have a bounty on their heads? That the word has spread to every far corner of this universe? And that now, the word of bounty has officially made it to the doors your father opened? We're talking dimensions worth Goliath. If you continue this, you're starting up a situation you may not be able to come back from. The more chaos you ramp up here out of sheer spite for your own foolish actions, the hotter this whole situation will become.
Then I will cook them within the fires of the fucking situation, Gollum. You're asking me to what? Stop while I'm ahead? In ripping this planet to pieces, Gollum. In shredding its existence and watching it burn for me. And am going to laugh while I do.
And if and when Judacia hears of these events, what then? What will you do once he arrives? He has a thirst for battle. He loves war. And you're creating that very atmosphere. Right now. What will you do when he arrives? Your fires are already burning quite bright. Words is getting around that you're developing an army to attack, but if you stop now, you can save yourself from what could and probably will be a devastating humiliation.
Judacia? Ha! Don't make me fucking laugh. You think I'm scared of some fly and ant like him? I'll swat him like the rest. Don't even get me started.
You're overestimating yourself, Goliath. You may be the daughter of the king, but you're not unbeatable by no means. Judacia has been alive since you were still being conceived. He has 1,000 times more experience, know-how, and skill compared to you. You pale in comparison to him, and you're creating something that eventually, its aroma, will find him. If you keep pushing this, and the flames grow enough, he will show up. You will get his attention. And when he arrives...
He'll what? Threaten me? I am Goliath Reth. I have never met my match, not once. I have shattered realms, dimensions for fun. I have.
Have you destroyed realities, altered universes, and destroyed the fabric of space and time for fun? Controlled it like a mere puppet for your own amusement? And forged entire worlds just by manipulating the crystal? And came out unscathed? Your father was a genius, but Judacia is a prodigy among us. Even your father showed him the utmost respect when they spoke on rare occasions. Judacia sees war as a game and enjoys winning, and you are creating the table for him to play at, and I'm warning you to stop before he catches whiff of this and journeys here. You know you can't stop him. Stop acting immature before you get yourself into something terrible.
Oh no, Judacia's here. Whatever shall I do? Oh, Gollum can't help me. Woe is me. How could I be so foolish? Oh, goodness me. Help me so, please. Help me. Droll. Shut your mouth, Gollum, you fool. Get out of here. I've had enough of your foolish game, lies, and other slanderous garbage you're trying to depict. This war is going to happen, and I'm going to thoroughly enjoy it. They're going to be ripped to pieces for me, and I'm going to watch. I'm going to do this slowly. Enjoy it. See all the little emotions as I carve my way through them. I'm going to end this planet's existence my way, and you can't stop it. Now, I've had enough of you. Be gone.
And what of Relic?
I don't care. Leave, now.
Gollum looks at Elizabeth and Vale and sighs.
Foolish girl.
Gollum then turns back and opens a portal and walks through it. the portal then closing. Elizabeth looking confused.
Did that bitch just call me foolish?
I think that's the least of your worries here, Elizabeth.
I said silence. Shut your damn mouths for 5 seconds. Annoyances everywhere. God damn it. Fuck. Can't you all just shut up?
What would you have us do, my liege?
Get my forces ready. Call them all. This war continues. We will do this. I will have my revenge, and I will get my satisfaction. I don't care what Gollum says. This planet will burn for me.